everyone, and welcome to week 8 of our Scouts County sessions.
Hi everyone, it's Jess. It's lovely to see you. So everyone, we're going to start this week with a round of catchphrase. Now maybe you know what this is, or maybe you don't, but we're going to talk you through it and hopefully you'll be guessing them in no problem by the end of it. So you should be able to see on the screen, this is the first catchphrase. So what we've got to do is look at the picture and see what kind of words or catchphrase might be being expressed by the picture. So you could see we've got some orange circles here and the word in them is going. So if I scroll down, the catchphrase is going round in circles. So you can see that you just say whatever the word, whatever the picture is that you can see. So some of the catchphrases you might have heard of and some you might not. So here goes, we're going to move on to the next one. Right, what do you think this one could be? So we've got maybe a spider's web, and this character, Mr. Chips, is quite often in catchphrases. Have you got it? Let's see if you're right. It's surfing the web. Did you get it? Brilliant. Right, on to number 3. What's he holding? Is it a spade? See what you got. Digging yourself a hole. So it's a hole for Mr. Chips that he's digging for himself. Well done if you got this one right. Let's see if Laura knows what this one is.
Oh, he's got a hat and he's got the word it underneath his hat. So what phrase could that be to do with? Something to do, is it keeping it under your hat?
Let's see if she's right. Yes, brilliant, keeping it under your hat. Excellent. Okay, here's the next one. It's looking a bit different this time. A hand. Did you get it right? Hand in hand. So one hand in between the other hand. Fantastic if you got that right. Here's another good one. Laura, what do you think of this one?
Mr. Chips lost an eye and now his eye is on the word thing. So he has keeping an eye on things, I think.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Keeping an eye on things. Brilliant. Okay, this is a more tricky one. I can see the word is second, but what's happened to it?
This one is tough.
It's all happened in a split second. Well done if you got that one right. This is something I suffer with quite a lot. What do you think he's got? It's a bad hair day. Not always on a Monday in my experience. What do you think about this one, Laura?
He looks like he's falling and he is falling on 2 ears, and it says the word falling on deaf ears, I think.
Falling on deaf ears, yeah, brilliant. And we're going to finish with one last one.
This one's difficult.
A time bomb?
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Shall we see? It's a blast from the past.
Yeah.
Well done, everyone. That's it. Well done if you got that right.
So our next activity is some riddles, and we've got some riddles all to do with things that you might find or that you might do when you're at Scouts. So after I say the riddle or Jess says the riddle, you can pause the video, you can rewind it, and you can listen to them as many times as you like to try and figure out what the answer to these riddles might be. So our first riddle is raised and lowered like an arm, broken it's working like a charm. What could it be? Now, if you've unpaused the video because you figured out the answer, or if you haven't paused it yet and haven't had a think, pause it now. But the answer is a flag. So if anybody guessed a flag, well done.
Well done. If you got a flag could be broken, that's very tricky. Okay, here's riddle number 2 for you. An assortment of items you'd probably need after you collided with someone at speed. Have a think about what you might need. What could it be? Yep, the answer is a first aid kit. Well done if you got that one right.
Our next riddle is, I lick with no tongue and start small when I'm young. What am I? Any guesses? If you guessed campfire or fire, then you'd be right. That's quite a hard one.
It is. Flames licking is quite unusual to hear, isn't it? This is another one about licking, number 4. This one has a tongue but no lick. If the path is muddy, change into them quick. What has a tongue but no lick? It's a curious one, isn't it? Do you know? Well done if you said hiking boots. Excellent.
Next riddle, you might have to think quite carefully about. So this riddle is, closed and opened like a door, I also have a key. Look closely at my features and you'll find no doorknob on me. What am I? That's a hard one. So it has a key but no doorknob. What could it be? If you guessed a map, you'd be right. Well done.
Okay, here's another tricky one. Number 6. I can be held by guys, but not girls. I'm often based on canvas, but I'm not a work of art. You might roll me, but I'm no good on a hill. What am I? So have a guess. What's to do with guys and canvas and rolling up? Well done if you knew that it was a tent. Excellent work.
Our next riddle, you're going to have to think carefully about too, but it's a lot shorter than the last one, so you'll have to listen closely. What nighttime brings I take away? If I'm in your eyes, you'd surely say. That's quite a difficult one, so you might need to rewind that one and listen to it back. But if you get a torch, then you'd be right. Well done.
That's clever, a torch in your eyes, yes. Okay, here's a really Scouty based one. Sometimes staged, but never a performance. Sometimes the core, but not of an apple. Not for being lazy, but sometimes for an occasion. What are we? Well done if you knew what we like to get in Scouts. The answer was badges. Excellent. So that's it for today, everyone. I hope you've had a good time. It's been great having you join us. Next week, we're going to be doing some cartoon drawing with a very special guest. So we hope that you'll tune in for that session. Look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.